Hey, okay, so I want to talk to you guys about the Seint Artist Program. So I have been a part of this program since the summer of 2017, and it has been an absolutely amazing experience. It's changed my life. It's been such a blessing for me and my family, and it's something that I love being able to have the opportunity to share with other women because I know what a life-changing experience it can be. So I get a lot of inquiries about the artist program, and so I just want to go over some of the frequently asked questions that I often get regarding it, and hopefully it'll help answer some of the questions that you might have if it's something that you have been considering joining. And if you decide that this is going to be a good fit for you, because I know it's not a good fit for everybody. This isn't something that everybody's going to want to do. But if it's something that you decide is something that you want to pursue and it's something that you want to be a part of, then I would love nothing more than to have you join my team and to be able to mentor you here in Seint. There are a lot of perks and a lot of benefits that come with being a Seint artist. So in the next couple seconds here, I'm going to show you guys a graphic that kind of breaks down what some of them are, and then we will dive a little bit deeper into each one of them. So as you can see from that, there are a lot of wonderful things that Seint offers to their artists. But let's go ahead and dive into some of the frequently asked questions and see if we can maybe answer some of the ones that you are currently wondering about. So signing up as a Seint artist is actually really easy. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna include my link below. And when you click on this link, it's going to give you some options as far as kits that you can purchase. So there are 3 different kits that you can choose from. There is the Essentials kit, the Basic kit, and the Pro kit. So the Essentials kit is the cheapest option. However, this is an option that I feel like is best suited to somebody who is already a loyal and avid Seint customer. They have a lot of the products that they need, and they are just ready to dive into the business side of Seint. For most people getting started with their Seint business though, the Basic kit or the Pro kit are going to be the most beneficial to get started with. Now, which of the kits you decide to get out of the Pro kit and the Basic kit is entirely up to you. So obviously the Pro kit is going to include a lot more variety of products. And in my opinion, if money is not an object for you, then I would definitely go with the Pro kit because you're gonna get more bang for your buck. But if money is a bit of an obstacle, then I would definitely say go with the Basic kit. You are still gonna be set up with everything that you need and it is not gonna hinder your ability to have success here in Seint. Now, with all 3 of the kits, they come pre-packaged. You do not get to choose what comes inside of them. So if you are a customer and you're only considering getting one of the artist kits because you want to get a really big discount on the products, I would not recommend getting one of the artist kits. The artist kits are set up for people who are interested in the business side of Seint. And if you're not interested in the business side, but you're wanting to get a good discount or some good deals as a customer, and you're one of my customers, talk to me and I can kind of set you up with something different that will benefit you as a customer. But if you are interested in the business side, then these kits are fantastic. They are set up with everything that you need to get started as a new artist. They give you a wide range of products so that way you can do makeovers on a variety of different skin tones, and they just really help set the stage for you being successful in your business. So this one's sort of a loaded question and one that's hard to answer just because there's such a wide spectrum and so much of it comes down to the individual. As an artist, you will get between 20 and 40% commissions on everything that you sell. So the more that you sell during a given month, the higher the percentage is going to be. So the baseline is 20%, and then as you start to sell more during the month, it can get up to 25, then 30, then 35, and then all the way up to 40% commissions depending on the amount of product that you've sold during that month. Seint also does a bonus check on the 10th of every month, and that bonus check includes any commissions you got above that 20% baseline, as well as any bonuses you earned as a team leader from the sales of your team. So Seint does offer on their website an income disclosure statement, so that way you can kind of get an idea of what like the high, the low, and the average is for all the different ranks within Seint, so that way it can kind of give you a range of what the numbers are. But again, we're looking at a whole lot of artists that kind of takes into account. And so it's not really going to give you a number for you individually, if that makes sense. What I can tell you about income here in Seint though is that so much of it is going to come down to you as the individual. A lot of people don't make very much here in Seint at all, and it's because they don't put in the time or the work that's required to actually generate an income. And the people, even though it's a smaller portion, the people that are at the top of the compensation plan, the people that have life-changing income, it's because they were persistent. They worked their business, they took it seriously, they treated it like an actual job, and they put in the time. And when I say time, I don't just mean like the hours they put in each day, but I mean like the years that they're willing to dedicate to the business, because it's not something that happens overnight. It's something that does take a lot of time and patience in order to build up a business that can be really successful with that kind of income. A lot of people like to credit success in an industry like this to people's looks, to their background, to their education, to their experience, to their connections. And while all of that can definitely give somebody a leg up when they get started, ultimately, your success in a business like this is going to come down to your work ethic and how much time you're willing to put into it, both on the day-to-day as well as over the years to allow the business to grow. It's going to come down to how coachable you are, how willing you are to try new things and step outside your comfort zone. Because if you're willing to do those things, even if it takes you a little bit more time than other people, you can absolutely find success in a business like this. Something else that should be noted is there are different levels of success. I think sometimes when we think of success in businesses like this, we think of people at the very top of the compensation plan, people who are making 7 and 8 figures, and people who have, lavish lifestyles that are just beyond your wildest dreams. And while that is absolutely something that everyone can aspire towards and can achieve if they are willing to put in the time and the work required to get to that point, there's also kind of another level of success that comes before that. And that kind of success is where maybe you don't have complete financial freedom, but you have what I've heard some people refer to as financial breathing room. And that can be a huge blessing and a different kind of success. So what I mean by financial breathing room is that, let's say your heater breaks. That can go from being what would have been a crisis to just being an annoyance and an inconvenience. Having an additional stream of income, no matter how big or how small, can still be a huge blessing because it can help alleviate some of the financial pressures you might be feeling. Even a small extra paycheck can help with gas, food, rent, car payments. It can also be set aside for things like family vacations or allowing your kids to take things like piano lessons or swimming lessons or be on a soccer team. So there is still a lot of amazing things that can come from being a business like this, even if it isn't you earning 6 and 7 figures in a short amount of time. There are definitely blessings and benefits that can happen along the way. You will get paid every single Friday from anything that you earned from the previous week. So anything that I sold last week, I'm gonna get paid for this Friday. Anything that I'm selling this week, I will get paid for next Friday. So it is possible for you to get a paycheck every single Friday as well as on the 10th of the month, which means depending on whether there's 4 or 5 Fridays during a month, you can get between 5 and 6 paychecks every single month. So every Seint Artist pays a small monthly back office fee, and it is $12.95 if you are in the United States. It is $15.95 if you are in Canada. And basically that money goes towards giving you a Seint replicated website. It also goes towards things like the artist app that Seint offers to us, as well as them being able to take care of all of the customer service for their artists. One of the things that I love about Seint is that they do not require any minimums or quotas to be met. So as long as you are paying that small monthly back office fee, you can remain an artist with Seint regardless of your track record with sales. And not only can you remain an artist, but you will always get your commissions for any personal sales that you make, regardless of how much product you sell or how long it goes in between sales. So if you've gone 6 months without selling anything and then you sell a single tin of makeup that costs $20, you will get that baseline of 20% and receive a $4 commission for that sell. So getting trained as a new artist is really important, and there are tons and tons of trainings that are offered. So Seint Corporate offers a lot of trainings. They have a private Facebook group for all of their artists. They also have an app, and in that app, there is a step-by-step guide for new artists that walks them through all of the things that they need to know and how to get started as a new artist. And as a leader here in Seint, I also have created a whole bunch of trainings and resources that are exclusively available to people who are on my team. My goal as a leader is to help the women that join me to be as successful as possible and to be able to offer them everything that they need to be able to really embrace this business and make it as successful as they want it to be. And so if you sign up and you are part of my team, you will get access to all of that. And if you are signed up directly with me, then you also get to work with me personally, and we do a lot of one-on-one coaching. So color matching is probably the thing that scares people the most about becoming a Seint artist, and I totally understand that because I was the exact same way. But I will tell you, we have tons of trainings, tons of resources, and if you are signed up directly underneath me as an artist, I will also help walk you through all of your initial color matches until you are comfortable and you're able to do it on your own. So there are about 1 million different ways to run this business, and a lot of it's going to come down to you and where you feel like your strengths lie. So I have seen women have massive success on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It can be in public groups, in private groups, in business pages. It has been through LinkedIn, Pinterest, blogging, YouTube, personal like one-on-one settings with people, vendor events. There are just so many different avenues that you can take with this business. And a lot of it's just going to come down to where you're the most comfortable, where you feel like your strengths lie, and where you want to kind of find the most growth and success for you as an individual. And if you are signed up with me, then I will help kind of walk you through the different options and figure out which avenue is going to be the most beneficial for you and for your business, and help you know the best way to get started down that path. You do not have to carry any inventory as a Seint artist. Everything is kept and held by Seint, and they are the ones that package it and ship it to your customers. Your customers just order it directly through your replicated Seint website. So Seint is the one that handles all customer service when it comes to issues with the product, returns, exchanges, anything like that. However, if it's something that is maybe like an application question, usually as their artist, you are the one that is best suited to answer those questions. So Seint's business structure is set up in such a way that you do not actually need a team in order to be able to generate an income, and a really good income at that, as an artist here in Seint, because their compensation plan allows you to get that 20 to 40% on your individual commissions, and that is regardless of whether or not you have a team. However, even though having a team is something that is optional, I do strongly encourage it for a couple of different reasons. One is that it allows you to have a greater reach as far as people that you're impacting. Obviously, one of the things I love about being an artist is that I'm able to get this incredible makeup in the hands of women and be able to help them see their own natural beauty. But I also love that as a team leader, I'm also able to give this business opportunity to other women that are looking to be able to generate an income, to be able to help support their family. And it's something that I think is such a blessing in so many people's lives, and I love being able to offer that to other people. And as your impact grows as a team leader and your team starts to expand, your income also grows. So it kind of goes hand in hand that your success also aligns with the success of other people, which is really cool. As a Seint artist, you will get a 20% discount on all of the Seint products. You also will get exclusive or early access to some products. And then one of the things I also love that Seint offers is that you can have it set up in such a way that you can also earn free makeup with Seint. And I will teach you more about that once you sign up as an artist. Awareness to me is really what this boils down to, and the fact that you're even asking the question means that you're aware of it, and in my opinion, it means that you are going to avoid being pushy and salesy because of that. Network marketing has not always had the best reputation, and it definitely still has a bit of a stigma around it, but network marketing has also come a really long way, even just in the short time that I have been a part of it. And one of the things that we really try to focus on in my team is making sure that we're showing up in a very genuine and authentic way, and that we're using our platform and our opportunity to be able to serve other people and being able to help them with some of the things that they're dealing with, whether it's financially and being able to present this opportunity to them, or being able to help them with their confidence or their beauty routine because of some of the things that they're struggling with their current makeup. And so when you enter into it with that service mindset and you go into it with pure intentions, usually you can avoid any sort of feeling or coming across as being pushy or salesy. You absolutely do not need to have any specific background in beauty or in sales in order to be a successful artist here in Seint. We have women from all walks of life, and I have seen women from all different backgrounds, all different ages, all different experiences that have been massively successful here in Seint. I mean, I'm a lawyer and I'm a Seint artist. Who would have thought? Having a big follower count does not equate to success here in Seint. Is it helpful? Sure, it definitely can be, but it's all about quality over quantity. Quantity is something you can always build over time. You can always grow your follower count. But quality, that is what really matters. It's about the kind of relationships that you have with the people that are in your personal life, as well as with the followers that you do have. And if you have some really solid relationships, then you're also going to be able to build a really solid foundation for your business. So I am not an accountant, so you need to speak to one if you want real tax advice. But what I can tell you is that being a Seint artist means that you are a 1099 employee, which means you're an independent contractor. So Seint does not take out any taxes from your paycheck, so you are responsible at the end of the year to pay your taxes. And so I personally just make sure I set aside a portion of each of my paychecks, so that way I have money set aside to pay my taxes. The other thing that's really important to note, and something you'd want to talk to an accountant about, is that you also can write off certain business expenses like purchasing your kit. So I think I've addressed all of the questions that are typically asked about the artist program, but if you have additional questions or even just want to dive a little bit deeper into some of the ones that I've addressed here, just because I obviously just scratched the surface with them, I am always happy to chat with you more about the artist program, just to help you really understand what it is, how it works, and help you determine whether or not this is going to be a good fit for you. Like I said at the beginning of this, I know that the Seint Artist Program is not for everyone, and that network marketing is not for everyone, and that is absolutely okay. But if it is something that you have been interested in, or if it's something that you've just kind of felt a pull towards, and you think that this would be something that you would like to do, I would love nothing more than to be able to work with you and to mentor you and to be able to help you on this journey. Obviously, I can't speak for everybody, and obviously everybody's experience is going to be different, but I can say from my own personal experience, it has been so rewarding, and I am so grateful that I took that leap of faith when I did back in 2017, because it really has changed my life in so many ways. So I will link all the information below. I'll give you some additional information about the artist program. I'll give you my contact info so that if you want to reach out to me directly and ask additional questions, I will also give you the link to sign up if you decide that you are ready to take that leap of faith. And I really hope to be able to work with a whole bunch of you.